Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
What is up?
On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Rashawn Johnson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Dwayne Carter in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
What is up?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
This opening drive not going as scripted.
What is up?
It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 to set up the offense with a short field. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and inches. From the gun, Josh Allen. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Pass kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
And nice work there after the catch. He was a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
We're 19. Go.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
19. Go.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. Finding space at the 40. Still on his feet. And he'll be taken down at the 30. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Kill. Go.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Play action. Here's Allen. That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
That's good for a Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Allen going to give it some cushion. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, here is Allen. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. Moving outside the pocket. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Bills. That his second touchdown tonight. Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Nice. Go.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive, and I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bills' 31-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
We're 19. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 19.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Look wide. Gets this one complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
19. Go.
Brissett. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
It is brought in the end zone. Roll Otunze. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Bears get back in it. It is 21-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Khalil Shakir. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Now he'll run. He'll take this one up close to the 1st down marker. To spot it where the slide begins, that's a pickup of about 9. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for them.
The ball comes out. The Bears have it.
great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
You're 19. Again. You're 19. Again. Go.
Throw it. Brissett. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
13. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
On the return, here comes Shakir. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Allen working from the pistol. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and a yard. Allen. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
2 yards. And the Bills' 1st down.
Throwing again. It's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
4 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
A gain of 27.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances?
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Baz to tack on the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. We're set now on first down. Over the middle, he's got Burton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And 3rd down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Escaping to his left. Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back. You're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
19. Okay, go.
They'll run. Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now we're set. Catch and made. It's Burton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Hey, kill. Go.
Now Brissett throwing on 1st and 10. This is intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, like all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Give them 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Round 80.
Run out of the gun with Cook. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, throw here for Allen. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And he will score. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He'll manage only a couple. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll go play action here with Brissett. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
19. Go.
Operating from the gun is Brissett, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
19. Go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And the Bills are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hook is in. Touchdown, Bills. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that matters, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. To throw, it's Brissett on 1st and 10. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Go.
Play action, and here's Brissett. That's caught left side by Odunze. And And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
30. That's good for a
Hey,
Bears.
kill.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, kill. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Don't worry.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
You're 19. Let's go.
Throwing again. Brissett. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass on, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd
You're 19.
and 10.
Let's go.
To the air again is Brissett. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
You're 19. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ooh. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Cook, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Has to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Man in motion is Coleman. To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. It's caught inside, it's complete. Pick up a 14 as he takes it to the 14.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A run up the middle with Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will add 1 more onto their big lead. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
We're 19. Okay. We're 19.
On first down, we're set. Field dumped this off to Taylor. It's complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Hey,
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Third and 11.
we're 19. Set. 12. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Snake Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We're 19. Go.
Brissett gonna throw again. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Here's Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a road win here for the Bills. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.